in the fire department. According to the International Association of Firefighters, Shapeberger said, "Even in the worst of times, the safety and security of Americans and the firefighters sworn to protect them must be among our highest priorities. Budget cuts to the fire department must be avoided because training will be curtailed. Apparatus will not be repaired, and most importantly, firefighters' staffing will fall below what is needed for dangerous situations. Budget cuts in the fire department will jeopardize public safety and put firefighters at risk. The training that firefighters have to complete has been curtailed due to the budget cuts. Classes have been cut because there is not enough money to pay for the instructors to teach. Without the money for instructors to teach the less new firefighters there will be to help keep the public safe. Firefighters must maintain their training. It should not get to the point where a decision has to be made at the site of an emergency whether or not a firefighter can contribute their help or not. Every firefighter should have the same amount of training in order to be called into a dangerous situation. If there are two firefighters helping put out a fire, one with more training than the other, how will they be able to work together to put out the fire and get everyone out of the house at the same time? Yes, there will be more than two firefighters at a fire. What if there isn't? This is something that should be thought about. Local governments are being forced to play Russian roulette with the public society. Would you want a firefighter going into a dangerous situation without proper equipment? If the funds are cut from any of the fire departments, it will put the firefighters and the public in danger. If the hydrants don't put out enough water pressure, then they will mark it out of service. Aren't their lives just as important as everyone else's? What if something happens? Would the public be to blame, or would the firefighter be blamed? Reduction in staffing can be accomplished in various ways. For instance, resources might have to be located from the one firehouse to another because of the decrease in employment staff. Firehouses can be closed due to the loss of people, and the equipment could be consolidated. Think about this. If a firefighter is taking care of a fire and they need help, who is there to help them? How will the situation be solved? The government wants to increase taxes to pay for better fire protection for the public. What if the public cannot afford to pay more than they already are? Suppose your house was on fire and the firefighters would not come because you couldn't pay. What would happen then?